Finally, permutation of the last layer. Call it advanced permutation of the last layer. Call it one look permutation of the last layer. Or whatever you want, call it full permutation of the last layer. We are here finally. We will make 4 videos. We won't take much headache. In today's video, we will learn 3 cases. But before that, you all must know 2-look permutation of the last layer, because the algorithms of 2-look permutation of the last layer can be considered as part 1 of full permutation of the last layer, because those algorithms will also be used. If you want to learn 2-look permutation of the last layer, check the link in the description. We'll also cover it briefly here. There are 4 cases in 2-look permutation of the last layer. I'll show you a little bit of that, which I've already taught you. And first of all, I want to tell you, right now, the way you solve permutation of the last layer is that you look for any 2 headlights, put them on the left. After that, you would try to make all the headlights, and once all the headlights were made, you would apply an algorithm and it would get solved. That means to solve the permutation of the last layer, you use 2 algorithms, and if you didn't find any headlights in any case, you would apply this algorithm once. So you would find headlights on every side, or at least one, whatever the case, and after that, you would apply one more algorithm, and then it would get solved. We are not doing these things anymore. Here's what we need to do. If we face a case with no headlight, we'll solve it using a single algorithm, one look permutation of the last layer. This means the case is solved in one algorithm. There are just 21 algorithms. Let's quickly review the algorithms from 2-look permutation of the last layer. Next, let's discuss today's cases. The first 2 in 2-look permutation of the last layer involve this color moving here, this one here, and this one here. The headlights were already solved for us, so we could easily apply this algorithm and it would get solved. And then the second case. This had to go here, this had to go here, and this one here. We used a simple algorithm and it was solved. If you don't understand the algorithms, check out the section on 2-look permutation of the last layer. Here we just mention it, but there I have explained these algorithms in detail. And the last 2 cases were such that all 4 pieces here are messed up, edges, and these 2 have to swap with each other face to face. This blue goes here, this green comes here, this orange goes here, and this red comes here. We used to call this the H-Perm and solved it with M2, UM2, U2, M2, UM2. Now we have the Z-Perm left, where 2 adjacent pieces must swap. Green goes here, red comes here, orange goes here, and blue comes here. So here, I'm not teaching algorithms, I'm just telling you that in the 2-look permutation of the last layer, we've learned these 4 algorithms. That was part 1 of permutation of the last layer. Today we're going to learn the next ones. And the 3 algorithms we're going to learn today are called permutation of corners only, because in these, only the corners need to be solved. The edges are already solved. You can see that only these 3 corners need to be swapped, so let's start. But before learning the game of permutation of the last layer, you guys need to understand the colors a little bit. Alright, if I ask you guys which color is opposite to green, what will you say? Blue? Because blue is opposite to green. If I ask which color is opposite blue, you'll say green. If I ask about orange, you'll say red. Because it's exactly opposite to it. And if I ask what is opposite to red, you will say orange. If you have understood this, then you have understood the permutation of the last layer, because this is a very efficient and very fast way to recognize the permutation of the last layer. Now, the very first case, which we call AA Perm, is right in front of your eyes. Only 3 corners need changing. You can see, you get a block like this in it. You get a headlight, and when you match it with its color, the headlight will go to the back. So this color, and this color will be opposite to the colors of these 2. The opposite of orange is red, right? See, this is opposite. Red is opposite to orange, and orange is opposite to red. So these colors are opposite to each other, okay? On the other side, if you look here, it's exactly the same case. We get a block and a headlight. But here, this color is opposite to this block. In the previous case, it was the opposite of this red block. That's the difference between these 2. I can recognize it like this. You can generate your own techniques, but I recognize it this way. But in today's video, we won't cover finger tricks since I've already taught them. So let's move on to the algorithm. You've got this case. These two colors are opposite each other. In such a case, you should move the yellow to the back. This yellow should be at the back. Apply the algorithm now. Watch it first, then I'll explain how to remember it. R prime U, R prime D2, R U prime, R prime D2, R2 solve. What exactly are we doing here? First of all, there's a trigger. R prime, U, R prime. R prime, U, R prime. R prime, U, R prime. Got it, remember? R prime, U, R prime. After that, we're doing D2, rotating the down layer twice, rotated it twice. We're inserting this pair here, R, U prime, R prime, and last. Just by looking, you'll know that after doing D2, we're doing R2. And remembering this solve for AA Perm intuitively isn't that easy, I think. If you memorize this algorithm from this side, it's much better. And if you use the finger trick for it, that's even better because its finger trick is very fast. But it obviously needs a lot of practice, especially for the D2 move. I messed it up too. And here's the next case, where you get a block, the headlight has moved here. And both these colors are opposite to this block. So again, this will be our holding position. We'll put yellow at the back. And this algorithm is almost the same, just a little different, but it's a really fun algorithm. First, the finger tricks, then we'll talk about how to memorize it. R2, we've put yellow at the back like this, okay? R2, D2, RU, R prime. D2, RU prime R. Okay, now this algorithm is done. First, just remember the first two moves, R2, D2. Whether you say R2 or R2 prime, it doesn't matter. R2, D2, just remember that. Easy, now take this pair out. You guys did this pair with RUR prime. Now do D2 one more time, D2, and now the last step. Just by looking at it, you'll know that this matches with yellow. Now we'll match it with white and bring it to the top. Again, this was A Perm. The first case was A Perm, the second case was AB Perm. So there's no really easy way to remember these. These are just small permutations of the last layer. You can memorize them using any strategy that works for you. I've given you guys an idea that A Perms can be memorized like this. Let's move on to today's last case. In today's last case, nothing is matching, no headlights, no piece is matching with another, all the colors are messed up. What will be the holding position? We call this case E Perm. So what will be the holding position for this? First of all, we need to match this color and this color. Right now, this color and this color are not matching. Let's check this and this from here. Okay, this and this color are matching, and this one are matching too. This is our holding position. Now that we've decided the holding position, we need to put yellow on our front. So here, if I tell you guys that you have to break this pair, you have to break the pair and take it out, then do you understand what it means to break and take it out? Like, if I have to take this pair out, break it with R prime, then how will I take it out? RU prime, R prime. I broke it and took it out, right? In the same way, I'm telling you guys to break this pair and take it out. So you can easily do it. RU prime, R prime. It's broken. Now, if I say insert the same pair back in, you'll do RU, R prime and insert it. Done. Now, if I say take this pair out without breaking it, then you guys will take it out with RU prime, R prime. If I say to insert this pair, use RU prime, R prime to insert it, and the last layer permutation is solved. Oh man, what did I just say? Anyway, let me tell you the truth now. This whole game is about triggers. Breaking the pair, RU prime, R prime, joining the pair again and inserting it inside, taking the pair completely out, and then inserting the pair back inside. These are 4 different triggers, but after each trigger, there's one D move and one D prime move happening. One D move and one D prime move, one D move, one D prime move. Now, first we'll look at finger tricks, then we'll talk. How can you remember this better? We've seen 2 matching colors. This is our holding position, and we'll move yellow to the front. And now for the finger tricks. RU prime, R prime, D, RU, R prime, D prime. From here I'll push D prime, RU, R prime, D, RU prime, R prime. Push, again, D prime, and this happens very fast if you learn this push technique. If you already know how to do D prime, then you can do it like this. Just keep practicing it at home and you'll learn it. Alright, 1 second, you can execute E perm in 1 second. Now let's talk a bit seriously about the algorithm. Look here, this is the same case. These two are matching, we'll hold it in this position. Now first, I'm breaking this pair. I broke it and did a D once. Because after every trigger, do D once. And after the second trigger, do D prime. Now I broke this pair again, and now did the prime, because D prime, this is the cycle we're following. I took this pair out and did D, then put it back in. For the last move, D prime, and boom. Today's permutation of the last layer class is over. Congratulations! Just 3 more classes on permutation of the last layer, and our series will come to an end. You'll learn to solve the Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds. If you haven't joined our series yet, join now. It's completely free. In this series, I'm teaching you how to solve the Rubik's Cube quickly, so you can solve this Rubik's Cube in 10, 11, or 12 seconds. We're almost at the end, it's just a matter of a few days, and this series will be over. Enjoy, man, enjoy. And I think it's time for me to go now. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, then like, share, and comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And man, goodbye.